Part 35. Welcome back. Let's get into this Frankie, this Zealous. No? Okay. So, I actually do have something negative to say about the game for a change. So, I was thinking about this earlier, and I think the game suffers from the fact there's too much to do. Well, that's a misgenuous way to put it. What I mean is, it suffers too much from a good story, as well as the fact that it wants you to come back to places. It wants you to essentially backtrack a lot. The game pushes for it, in fact. You can see this by the fact there's so many just different abilities and stuff in the realms that you just don't have. Like those golden things that look like they could be broken. You can see it there. You need to backtrack to get those again because you can't do anything with it. Now, there's also a place in... Well, there's the mines in Svartalfheim. There's a golden bit in it, so you need to go back there to do that. There's some stuff in Alfheim. Also in Svartalfheim, there was the golden chest. You know, the 3 Nord runic things they couldn't open because you didn't have the right things. So I think the game is far too reliant on you wanting to go back. I think it's putting too much stuff in the early game, trying to force you to backtrack, essentially. It feels forced, and I know we're pretty far into the game at this point. I say pretty far. We're decently far into the game at this point. I don't think we're too deep into white yet. But still, it's not as if we're just like at the start or anything. But still, despite being somewhat decently far into the game, it still feels like there's a lot of things where I just can't do it because I don't have the right equipment. So it's essentially forcing me to progress the story when sometimes I just want to explore a bit more. But that's the thing, I also don't just want to explore. The story is so much better than the rest of the game. This is not a slight against the rest of the game. The rest of the game is beautiful. But the story is just a cut above everything. If everything else is a 10, the story is a 13, at least. And it just makes me want to not do other stuff besides the story. It essentially blocks out a lot of the side content because I just want to see where the story goes. Granted, it's not a bad thing. It means I'm invested in the story. It just means I'm not as invested as the side stuff I could be doing. So it's not a big thing. It's definitely not. It's a good thing, in fact, because it just shows how good the story is. But at the same time, I want to be able to just dive into a side area without having to worry about having to come back later on because I don't have the right equipment. But because of how the game's laid out and the fact that there is so many things I'm going to need to come back for, I do have to worry about going into a new area where I could find something that I just do not have access to. It's not a big thing, but there is a lot. Ah, damn, I tried to roll there. That was... Yeah, there is a lot, I'd say. A lot of those instances in the game where you don't have the right thing for it. It's like, I've seen at least 1, maybe 2 in every realm so far, besides Muspelheim and Niflheim. Because I'm pretty sure Niflheim is just the crows, where you just need to get all the birds. Yeah, Odin's crows. Yeah, Muspelheim is the... I haven't even been to Muspelheim as Kratos. I've only been there as Atreus. Yeah, I've only been to Muspelheim as Atreus. I haven't even been there as Kratos yet, so... And there may still be stuff there that I just have not seen. There may be things there, like more things I can't access because I don't have the right stuff in the story. So, the story being too good for the rest of the game, I feel like it's a stupid argument. I know it's a stupid argument. In fact, it's so stupid. The fact I'm making it makes me mad at myself. But at the same time, there is two problems with said story. The first problem is that it feels like you're being forced to progress through the story in order to get all of the unlockable stuff so that you can traverse more and access more things. Seriously? Yeah, so it feels like you are forced to traverse the story just so that you have access to everything you need to. And at the same time, I want to progress the story because I love it so much, but that takes away from all the side stuff I could be doing. Like, I could go and do the Elven Sanctum. I want to do the Elven Sanctum. The problem is the story is just so good that I don't want to leave the story. Like, I don't want to stop doing the story, essentially. The story is just that good that I don't want to do anything besides the story. And it kind of suffers from a problem that I met in Horizon, but it was kind of the opposite problem. I had too much side stuff to do, essentially, and it felt like the story was not as gripping as it could be. It was a good story, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as gripping as it could have been. So I wasn't dragged into that world. I didn't want to force myself, well, not force, but, you know, put myself through the story because I felt like I needed to do it right then because I wanted more. In this game, seriously, if I get hit by the first one, I'm stunned for the second one, absolutely. It feels like I am stuck in the story and I can't do anything else because I want it so much. I want to see more of the story. I want to see more dialogue from the characters. I want to unlock more abilities. And it's just a lot to deal with, I'd say. Now granted, I do think it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. That my only criticism so far have been that the game is too good for its own good. I think it just says a lot about the game and how masterful it is. Ah, crap. Oh my, what the fudge? I didn't know she could do that to me. Mine. No! I know you can get a lot of range with that move. God damn it, stop. I hate when I'm on the wrong arrow side. Yeah! Okay, did that like the same time, which was bad for me because I lost that trade. Okay, I rolled there, but I guess I did it too late. Yeah, so that's essentially the only negative thing I have to say about it so far, I think. That it just seems like they've put too much backtracking stuff in the early game. Granted, it may not even be early game, it may just be that I'm recording it so far apart, it still feels like I'm in the game early, but I imagine I'm actually pretty far into the game. Not far, but decent enough. Maybe like 3/4. Well, the first of 3/4 anyway, I imagine. Great. Okay. God damn it. Yeah, just let me die. I need to restart that. So clearly, I can do this battle. It's just a rhythm game, honestly. Just put in the right inputs, attack her when I need to. I can be a bit more aggressive, I'd say, because she seems to only have, I don't know, 5 moves, and the 5th one, she really doesn't pull out much. Yeah, I keep missing that one. There's one. Not done yet, Frankie. She's gonna try to run. There we go. I knew she'd do it. Come on, get in the air. Okay, what? I'm in the middle of a thing that usually... What? When has she not been stunned by that before? In the world? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I feel like... Yeah. Okay. Yep, I ain't fearing nothing. Okay. No, wrong one. Okay, is she moving it up? I think she's maybe stepping things up a bit. No. No, okay. She started repeating them, and now she's doing 3. She hasn't done with 3 before, that's new. Come on, stay stunned this time. Okay. No. No. Come on. No. Okay. No, I thought I had access to my thing. I didn't. I thought I had access to my freaking second ability. No. No, too close. Okay. Come on, you want to do the sky one? You want to do the sky one? There. Oh. I'll be back once I've killed her. You saw how that's gonna go. You saw how the fight's gonna go. I can't believe I got caught by that. Welcome back. It took me far longer than I'd like to admit to actually finish her off. Goddamn, I hated that. One of King Hrolf's berserkers, Frankie, would never back down from a challenge, Mimir tells me. He spits after saying this, but refuses to elaborate further. So these are the berserkers. I've heard tell of these.
Do me a favour, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the...
Oh, soul explosion? What? What is this? Take a damage, blocking or parrying all have a moderate luck chance to cause soul dealing damage. Oh. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not using the poison as much as I would like to.
A favor. Absolutely
switching over to that, because that is... Oh yeah, I can get one of these. Increases damage of all the creatures death from both attacks. Don't really use that. Increase melee damage. Health is above based on his defense. My defense is pretty high. I'll put that in for the time being. Although... Oh no, I need a perk requirement. There's a freaking requirement. Do I have any without a requirement? Yeah, I guess this is the one without a requirement. That's unfortunate.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point, Mimir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well.
So can I leave? Yeah, give me my sword back. Oh, do I get a piece of it? Yes, I've heard tell of these berserkers. They're supposed to be like the Valkyries from the last game, in that they're basically just really strong mini-bosses. So that's going to be fun to deal with. For the time being... Oh yeah, I do have you now, so I can get some other stuff. I do want to take a look at Kratos' blades, because... Nope. No, haven't got enough XP to upgrade either of those.
You mentioned Fimbulwinter had worn down some of Odin's curses, but you still needed help. Was it Sigrun who helped you recover your warrior spirit?
Is that how Odin liked to refer to the curse that kept me from defending myself?
Oh, I suppose that is where I heard it.
Would you like to know how that curse really worked? What it did to me? What it cost me to finally break it?
I'm curious.
I'm no longer sure that I do.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's best to leave it out for the
No
time
one's have
being.
any good news for you?
No.
Ah, maybe buying something expensive will take your mind off it?
Okay, not sure that's the
I'll
best way to put
disinfect
it.
my tools.
Don't you do that anyway? Ooh, that's a lot of cooldown. This one would be pretty good. Moderate luck chance when using a runic attack or relic to immediately restore. Ooh, that is really good. My strength goes down a bit, but defense and luck go up, and I do need my defense to go up for the new thing I got. Well, the new thing I'm gonna get once I get the perk right. I'm not using the freaking poison aspect of it much. Ah, it doesn't matter. I can't even make the damn thing. Never mind. I was looking at it like I could make it, but I can't. I could make you, but neither of these two are any good to me.
Anything
They're
you want to talk
not
about?
as good.
Kratos?
No. Why? What did you do? Did you do something? Fair enough, done nothing. I wanted to try to get it.
Forge.
Hello. Will cleanse small amounts of Bifrost. It's not really helpful so long as I don't get hit.
And now, Freya? What
Yep,
do you
no.
need?
I do need you, because I did have to use it. I wanted to try training against her until I
No
didn't
need to
lose
thank
one,
me.
but once I got to the end, I was like, yeah, I'm done with her. Now then, I could. So this relates to the problem I was talking about earlier. It's so good. The game is so good. The story is so good that I kind of just want to run off and do more story. It's just that good, but at the same time, I really don't want to. Like there is a lot of side stuff I need to get done.
Look, there's some debris over there. I'm guessing from Tyr's poor statue.
Get off the thing. So this is definitely the snake. I believe. Was she referring to over here specifically? What in the world? What was she? Is it that over there? Can't be that, can it? No, no, because that's where thingy was. That's where the raiders were. We took care of them. Would it be over here? Oh yeah, no, it's probably the arm. What am I doing? Probably the giant arm that's right here. Yeah, there we go. That helps.
Defend the peace.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
Tyr's left bracier. Defend the peace. Find out into a bracier from the statue of Tyr. How did Tyr accomplish this? Did he not take up arms in order to do so?
I always admired the love Tyr inspired.
Where I come from. Gods of war, not...
Ooh. Melee attacks have a luck chance to critical strike, dealing a damaging explosion. When it says melee attacks, is it referring to when I hit them with the axe or when I hit them with the gauntlets? Because if it's with the axe or with the gauntlets,
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not.
like if it's just like this without a weapon, then I don't do that much. I mostly rely on my weapons in order to get things done. Someone else brought this up, since I'm starting to watch other people's, videos of the game. because I'm curious. Someone else brought up the fact that there's no quick way to get to the menu. Essentially, I think it's menu. What's the best way to go? I guess... Well, I've heard. Yeah, there's no quick way to bring up the... Oh, that's where the Norns are. No quick way to bring up the map. And I agree, I wish there was a quicker way to bring it up. Sigrun's Curse is, I think, the only side quest here at the moment, and I need to be high level for that. Well, I don't need to be, I just feel like it's best if I am a high level for that. But what can I do? I am curious. Let's go to Muspelheim for a bit. I cannot go to Muspelheim. Never mind. I can't go to Muspelheim. As voting, we're doing that at the very end of the series once we've got them all. And I promise you, we will get them all. It will just be a matter of time. Even if I have to like go around at the end of the series once we have everything,
Alfheimr.
I'll just take some time myself
We still have unfinished
to
business there. We
get all
found
the
Hofkeeper out in the
birds and
Barrens, my lady,
collectibles and stuff.
in terrible pain. We freed it, but there's another intern somewhere beneath the Forbidden Sands.
A Hofgufa? I haven't seen one since I was a child.
And what else? There's still that secret elven library in Alfheimr.
Lead the way.
Oh, hello. You appear right before me this time. Oh, that's good. What did I
Completed some new
leave?
blueprints. I think you'll find them useful.
Is it the same ones I
Thank
just
you.
looked at? Because otherwise they're not going to be useful. Adds a concussive wave to the end of an axe combo. That's pretty cool. Stone grabbing an enemy provides a blessing of cooldown. Intriguing. What's my current one? Yeah. Yeah. So let's just keep it as
Checking
is.
in on me?
Indeed. Alright, let's go. Where is the Hafgulfa? There it is. Pretty. Wait a minute.
I've always wondered, why was Freyr so revered here so quickly upon his first arrival?
Well, to begin with, it wasn't his first arrival. Very few know this, but Freyr was one of the earliest visitors to Alfheim, back in the dawn of realm travel.
Oh,
Alrighty.
bit before my time. Do tell.
We believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until
Yes.
one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always yearned to wander, and along came someone who could truly show him how. So, wander they did, exploring the world tree from root to branch. But one day, it came time for Gerd to wander away. Freyr was heartbroken, and resolved himself to perform some great feat to win her back.
Wait. Let us look this way.
Much of the sand has been cleared away, but another storm rages beyond that pass, which must mean...
Another Hafgufa.
Indeed. What does it say, Freya?
Meki.
There we go. Wonderful. Let us move on. Is there much we have to do in this area? So, I need to find a raven. Ooh. Ooh. Screw it. I'll try that. I'll try the berserker in this area. I'm not gonna kill it if it's like if I have so much trouble, as much trouble with it as I did the other one. I'll probably leave it for now and maybe go clear out the elven stuff over in that area, and then I'll come back to it.
Freya,
But I don't want to
assume
spend
it was
too
Sigrun
long.
then who helped you retrieve your Valkyrie wings. Were they hidden in the place I guessed?
They were not. But yes, she did. Argued all the while I should let my anger go, but helped me just the same.
Where the hell is it? I'm in the wrong goddamn corner. Oh, it's probably in the council looking area. Okay, yeah, let me go over there. That probably helps.
Freya, getting back to your brother. What did he do to win back Gerd? And how did it end up with him being worshipped in Alfheim?
Yes, I'm very curious.
Freyr thought big. He set his aim on the grandest of gestures. He intended to be the first to find the elusive source of Bifrost light. And he succeeded, although quite by accident. Freyr believed he navigated best while fortified by a potent blend of Vanir herbs. When he wandered, he wandered.
He got high?
And he managed to wander from the World Tree directly into the Lake of Souls. The elves had never seen anybody come out of the lake before, so it got some attention.
Oh, that is bloody hilarious.
I don't know whether he worked his charms at that point or they just assumed him to be a great deity. But of course, he hadn't made this journey in search of responsibility, so he didn't stick around long. Still, the legend of his manifestation was passed along through the ages. It even endured after the Great Division, remembered by light and dark elf alike. So when at last he returned, he was uniquely situated to gain the trust of both sides and help to create a truce. The problem was, both sides trusted only him. So the peace could only last as long as he stayed around to keep it. And with the long war dragging on without an end in sight, I suppose making any kind of peace was an irresistible notion for him. Even if it meant having to rule.
He did good, I guess, in some ways. Did alright.
Another Berserker gravestone.
Alright, let's do this. Oh no! What? Oh! Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Okay, did more damage than I expected to the thing. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! No! 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 I am not ready for these guys. Granted, I actually think I could do it if I spent a long enough time on them. Because, honestly, I did a lot of damage to it. I did like half of its first health bar in one go. I hit it like, what, 3 times? So honestly, I think I could take it. Granted, one hit kills me. But, so long as I learn it, I could probably do it, but it's best to just wait until I have some more vitality and can survive more than, you know, one hit. It's just for the best, for my own sanity, essentially.
Where is Seacrum now?
Impossible to say. She's on a mission spanning the realms in search of our lost sisters. Our hope is if she can bring their incorporeal spirits to Vanaheim, we can find a way to restore them to uncorrupted forms.
Yes. And also get us an army to fight the other Valkyries frickin' Odin's training.
I remember when Freyr and I traveled to this realm as children. The desert was healthy and full of life back then. I can't help but fear that era has ended for good and our efforts here are futile.
It's a...
You're not being optimistic. We'll be fine. Oh yes, I went into a new area here. So that's the Forbidden Sands. How big is this area?
Concerned. Healing this land will take more than a pair of singing half-goofer. But I have to believe in the long run, we're doing right by Alfheimr.
I agree. It may not be big, but it is something to get it started at least.
Well, best we start looking for a way underground.
Yeah, I need
look
to...
out for a cave!
The hell is this? It's weird. I'm looking for somewhere underground. Sounds like it's over this direction. God, this reminds me so much of the first game.
I see an entrance!
Here we go. Yeah, in the first game you have to like go through a desert to find these like sirens, these harpies, and you have to find them and kill them. Reminds me so much of that. Sure you don't want to just drop, Kratos?
I hope Freyr will appreciate our work here in the desert. I wonder if he knows how poorly this realm has fared in his absence.
Aye. Hearing the Song of the Sands again is a rare privilege, even if it's only a solo act.
Or a duet, once this Hofgufa is free.
Well, he could always come back, but then again, he is rather taken with...
It is not of the Dark Elves.
An abandoned ancient settlement by the looks of it. Built long before the Lightwell's creation.
More hive matter as well.
I'd say we're on the right track then.
Yeah, he's kind of busy taking care of Vanaheim at the moment. He doesn't have time to come here and deal with this as well. I imagine once Odin's taken care of, he can come back here. Because we are going to kill him. Alright, let's grab you. Let's go see where this Hafgulfer is. No. What is this?
This kind of hive material is sensitive to sound. How odd.
I like it. It's... I'm loving all of this, honestly. I don't know why. This particular one, it just feels so different. So intriguing and
When I last
roaring.
came here with you and Atreus, I assumed the absence of Alfheim's light was an aberration. I didn't realize it was covered by hive matter.
Aye. And as far as the Dark Elves are concerned, it's that light column in the center of the temple that's the aberration. Just look at how old some of these surfaces are. Far older than the Lightwell, or even our trapped Hafgifer for that matter.
That's quite the empathetic perspective, Mimir.
Well, dangle from a burly god's backside for a few winters, and you'll find yourself looking for all sorts of new perspectives.
It is rather a not kind place to be hanging. Get over there. More sounds. How would I... Maybe I can burn it?
Too thick for that. Maybe the Twilight Stone on the ground will help.
Oh yeah, no, that probably helps.
Well,
Forgot about that.
Go. Enemy behind you, Kratos!
But I want the chest.
Brother!
All
These
right.
bastards about to explode!
Oh no! There we go. Oh no! Deal with it! Ah, there we go.
Incoming!
Come on. Come on, kill them off so I can get my chest. Oh, god damn it, there's a nest. God, there can be nests. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Ow! Yeah, let's get my health up. Top me up. There we go. The hell's this? Okay. Yeah, we'll leave that there for the time being. Let's go. I was wondering, like, what would be down here, if it would just be empty or because it's too old for friggin' dark elves, but no, I guess there can be creatures down here as well. There we go. No. Okay, okay. No, not on that. Yeah, no. And the other one works out. What?
I felt that one, brother.
No! Knocking them to the ground off their perch will damage them by it. I forgot they can perch. I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, light elves are much easier there. No, don't spit at me.
Behind you! Incoming poison!
This is the last.
Where is it? Oh, it's up there. There we go. Okay.
Travel underneath the barrens, do they?
No.
Territory changes hands often in Alfheim, or so it appears.
Big Deer did mention that these ruins have historical significance for the Light Elves. I assume they're only here to keep intruders out.
Well, at least they tried.
Yeah, if we want to come in here, they're not exactly going to keep us out. They can
I suspect
try,
the corpse below
sure,
would disagree.
but they won't succeed. No sacrifice in vain. The corpse lay below this one. I wonder if the poor soul read it before expiring, or if it was written by a fiend who caused said expiration. Honestly, who knows? It could be either, I suppose. So we can clear out this sand. In fact, what? Oh god, no. I'm already so far into the episode, I need to end things. Ah, goddamn. I need a thing for that. Okay. Okay. I do need to end things because I'm trying to keep them shorter, as I'm sure you've noticed. Wrong thing. There we
Good
go.
eye. Let's continue, shall we?
Yeah, so I think. What the hell? Let me. There we go. Down there to you. So I think. Should I end things now, or am I near the end of the area? I'm not sure. Well, I haven't been able to see the half-golfer so far, so I'm gonna presume I'm still pretty early into the area. So I'm gonna end things there. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. I'll see you all later. I'm gonna go make sure I can't clear that thing out some way. But I'll see you all later, and goodbye.